Hello. Oh, hey, Ari. How are you? You're the first one here. This is lighting too bright. How are you doing, Ari? Hey, Mega. I'll get to your question in just a moment. Just gonna use some sage. Hey, Reshma. Hey, Emily. Oh, it's rolled. I've got ash everywhere. All right, let's get started. Mega, hi. What are R's current feelings? Next actions for me, please. Hi, Zarita. Hi, Marita. Hello, everyone. I think I said hi to everyone. Okay. What are R's current feelings and actions towards Mega? Okay, let's get a card for feelings, please. We got the Devil coming out. So sometimes this could be sexual attraction. You know, it's not always super negative, but let's clarify that. Some cards fell to the ground. Yeah, that's too many. Hello, everyone. Spirit, can you please clarify this Devil card? We have the Seven of Pentacles. There's this energy of maybe like admiring you from afar. I think there's definitely attraction going on here. Definitely physical attraction, some chemistry going on. And what are our next actions? Yeah, because I feel like there's this distance for whatever reason. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords here in reverse. This could be maybe a lack of movement towards you, because when it's upright, that's the fastest moving knight here. So I think there's some energy here of maybe not being in contact or not moving towards you, but watching you from afar, like really attracted to you, but for whatever reason, they're not communicating, they're not moving towards you at this time. Sometimes this can indicate maybe a little bit of a fight or a heated exchange or impulsive or aggressive behavior in some sort of way. So there could be something here with a little bit of anger that's being expressed. He might just be feeling a little bored or dissatisfied, but I feel like there's definitely attraction there, but for whatever reason, he's being a little cold or distant. Hello, everyone who's joined. All right, let's see. Emily. Near future for Jane. So what is the near future for Emily and Jane? You have the King of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Okay, so I feel like there's something here with some emotional, maybe a little bit of erratic behavior, maybe even like foolish behavior. Let's see. And then we have the Emperor. Interesting. So I feel like there's like kind of you two here. I feel like one person's a little emotional, one's a little stoic and not really showing how they feel. And I think because one of you might not be expressing fully how you feel, that could irritate the other person who's more emotional and wears their heart on their sleeve type thing. So I feel like there could be something here with a little bit of a disagreement or a challenge in the near future. I feel like the next week. And I feel like the best way to go about this would be to openly communicate or to understand that maybe you guys have different communication styles. And when you understand that, I feel like things can go a lot easier. Like we have this like yappy dog and someone, I just feel like there's different personalities kind of clashing here. One person's really emotionally expressive and the other's not. And I feel like that could cause some tension in the near future for you guys. But again, we can use tarot as a tool and maybe circumvent this. Oh. My cat perked up. If you see her in her feeding time is for Thanks, Emily. All right, Reshma would like a general reading. You hungry, Emmy? You hungry? You can stay napping if you're not. Look at that face. You guys see her? I love her so much. Okay, but let's start with an oracle for the generals today, and then we'll get tarot. What does Reshma need to know? We'll get one oracle, 2 tarot, please. We have Pallas Athena with Think. Okay, what is this about, Spirit? We have the 4 of Cups coming up and the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like there's something here with a new work opportunity that Spirit doesn't want to pass you by. Something to do with work or finances. And I feel like you're going to have this great idea. That's what's coming through. We have the Page of Swords in the bottom of the deck too. So this is like, the swords, thought, communication, again, ideas. So I think with Pallas Athena too, she's like the goddess of like strategy. Like that is how she would win wars, or help people win wars. It wasn't like by like brutal force. It was like by coming up with smart strategies. And I feel like there's something here with you coming up with a strategy to overcome some situation or to find some new opportunity to maybe, again, since this card came up, it could be about finances or work. But there's something about taking time to really come up with a plan, come up with a strategy, and be open-minded to new opportunities and new ways of doing things. I think you're going to get some really great idea. You could even be coming into contact or communication with someone that could help lead you to something new, some opportunity here. But I think there's a big thing here to strategize, come up with a plan, follow through with it. And don't let like disappointment or not seeing instant results stop you from moving forward on your path as well. Yeah, that's what's coming through for your quick reading, your general reading here today, Reshma. Hopefully that resonates and gives you something to think about, to strategize about. All right, Zareta. Oh, Zareta would like a general reading as well. Okay, let's get an oracle. Should we keep using this one? I have a few decks around here today. What does Zareta need to hear today? We'll get one oracle, 2 tarot for Zareta. For Zareta, we have the 12th house introspection. When this card shows up, this is really telling us to go within. I think this card just showed up in the readings I did. One of the readings I did yesterday. I wonder if you saw that. But spending time with ourselves, really reflecting. What is this about, though, Spirit? What should Zareta be reflecting on or going within and discovering? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, this can talk about not feeling really like your emotional needs are being met, or you're not really being emotionally seen or supported by those around you, or maybe you need to emotionally support yourself a little bit more. Tell us more. Can we get one more card? This could be about someone you are involved with romantically too, but I think I'm really getting the feeling that maybe there's something here with some emotion that you've been suppressing, and Spirit wants you to spend some time with yourself and work through it and feel those emotions, maybe journal, meditate on it. Because when we feel the emotions, then we can let them go, and then we can kind of come up with a plan, or something to feel better. Because when we push emotions away or we don't address them, it doesn't mean they really go away, even if we're not conscious of them. They can show up in our body in different ways, like illness or other things like that. So, and then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, this could also definitely be indicating relationships in your life to think about, but I really feel like this is all about going within, and it's about you. Just because we have 4 cards here and this can represent other people in our life. The Queen of Wands here in reverse can talk about somebody's feeling a lack of confidence or a lack of purpose or drive in some sort of way. So these are things to think about, and to journal about and really go within. Like maybe things aren't working out for you the way you want with the world in reverse. Maybe like it's the same old thing all the time. And maybe Spirit's calling you to go within and be like, why is that? Why are things not changing? Why am I still feeling this way? Because you have all the answers within you. So spend a little bit of time again with your journal, whatever it is you do to connect to yourself. Thank you. And welcome to everyone else who has joined. We're going from top down. My cat's joined us. I'm doing well, Marita. How are you doing? It's nice to see you always. Right, Batul. Okay, Batul wants to know, will I go to Europe? Okay, let's do a yes or no for Batul. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. 3 cards. Any context that wants to come through as well, Spirit? Welcome. Will Batul go to Europe? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. I'm getting a no right now. It's not like a 100% no, but we are getting unlikely. And this is with the current energy. Again, with tarot, it's always reading the current energy, even when we're looking into the future. So this means if you want things to be different, you know, you can always make different choices, take different actions. But as of right now, I am getting a no. Yeah, it has been a while, Marita. I wasn't online. I was out of town last week. But I think we went live the week before. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Amen. Okay, Amen. What are O's current feelings and thoughts, next actions to me? And by the way, if we do your question, if you still want to stick around, no pressure, but if you want to, we're going to do a giveaway for a full reading at some point. All right. What are O's current feelings and thoughts, next actions towards Amen? Okay, let's get a card for current feelings. Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse. Current thoughts. Judgment in reverse. And next actions. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. This is interesting. It kind of has this energy like kind of avoiding you for some reason with the Hanged Man. Sometimes this could be like being overly busy or just avoiding having the conversations or going within or whatever it is. And then we have thoughts, the Judgment in reverse. And sometimes that can show up when we're feeling like bored or trapped and we're wanting out of a situation. And for next actions, the 7 of Swords. I don't know why I'm saying swords. The Wands, 7 of Wands in reverse. This can be a little defensive. It's like, instead of being the one like protecting themselves, it's like kind of like the bottom card of the card, like attacking a little bit, reaching out. I feel like there might be something here with might tell you for whatever reason something they're not happy with. They might feel bored. They might want to get out of the situation. Things aren't really going as they had planned, but they're like avoiding that conversation. They're avoiding you for some reason right now. So I don't know if this is resonating or you can like place this to what situations are going on, but I feel like they're avoiding something that's going on with you, and it's kind of bottling up, and all of a sudden they might like just, you know, when you bottle up emotions, sometimes they'll just have an outburst or like just say it all at once and maybe say things they don't necessarily mean or to an extent, you know. But for some reason they're not feeling good. For some reason they're avoiding like and telling you to. I feel like they feel like their guards up. They're feeling really defensive. Maybe they feel like you're mad at them, or maybe they feel like you've been unhappy with them, and it's kind of making them pull away a little bit. All right, thank you. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Amy. Okay, Amy wants to know what to expect coming from me and Sunny soon. What to expect, Amy and Sunny soon. We have the Hermit, the 10 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I feel like there's something coming through here. Maybe things haven't been super easy lately, but I feel like there's this energy of you guys doing the inner work, doing some inner reflection, like working on yourselves, like separately and together. And I feel like you're letting go of past wounds and traumas and problems you've been having. Maybe, again, there could have been like feeling like you're not working well together lately, or maybe there hasn't been good communication, whatever it is. I feel like there's something here with mending that. But it's like you guys are both like looking within and starting to support each other a bit more. With the 6 of Wands here, this can show like support, support, cheering each other on, victory, success, like things going well. So yeah, I think there's something with healing some old wounds, letting go of the past, letting go of things that didn't work out, you know, or whatever has been a problem, and really just doing inner work. I don't know what the inner work is. Maybe this is more on you, but I feel like this is both of you in a way, I feel like. But like realizing like, I'm just going to let this go because I care about them more than this issue that happened in the past. I'm willing to forgive, forget, and let go and move forward. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on for your near future here. Thank you. Hi, Anshuman. Oh, Anshuman won the last giveaway. Like a week and a half ago or so. And thank you to everyone who's joined. We'll get to your questions in order. If you ever want your question done right away, you can send a super chat, but it's not expected or needed. Just so you know if you don't want to wait or anything. Let's see. Marita wants to know, what changes are coming for me in career and job growth in the next 3 months? Okay, Spirit. What changes are coming in terms of career and job growth for the next 3 months for Marita? What changes are coming for Marita? Let's see. Interesting. So I feel like there could definitely be something new coming here. I feel like what we're coming from is like this 7 of Pentacles reverse. Like, you know, maybe not feeling like you're getting the effort that you're putting in. Maybe you feel that currently that you're not getting the career stuff or the growth that you want. But the 3 cards that came out here, we have the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. The Hierophant can talk about commitments, so I feel like there's something here with maybe stepping into a new role. I think things are slowly but surely improving for you over the next 3 months. The Knight of Pentacles definitely shows that, but it's a slow rate. Like there's literally like ivy or moss or something growing on his head there, and just show that it's a slow but steady pace, but there is a lot of growth and abundance coming. So I feel like slowly but surely there is improvement here. There could be something with like a leadership role coming. Sometimes that's what the King of Swords here can be, but also this could just be maybe someone that you're working with, someone that is a leader, or your boss, your manager, something like that, who you know, is maybe a little strict, but they like give you the freedom and autonomy you need to do your job. And I think they're someone great that can really lead you. But and also with the Hierophant too, this is like leadership energy. Again, this could be you stepping into a leadership role or just having a really good mentor or guide that helps you slowly but surely get ahead. But I feel like your finances and your career are improving by the end of 3 months. And there is energy too that it could be a new commitment coming in for you too, or a new leadership leadership opportunity. But you definitely have leadership ability. I feel like that's something that's really coming through here. But yeah, I see slowly but surely getting ahead. And something with a mentor. I really do think that there's mentor energy coming through for you. Someone that's really going to help guide you and get you ahead and provide opportunity for you. Thank you. Let's see. So wants to know, what is Inder hiding from me and why? Okay. What is Inder hiding from Sook? Oh. We have the King of Cups in reverse, which makes me feel like there's emotions that Inder is hiding. Okay, can you wait? Let's get a clarifier and then a why. What are these? Okay, yeah, there's certain maybe anxiety, emotions, things they've been keeping to themselves. Inder's been keeping to themselves. Why, Spirit? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's this energy like Inder feels like if they tell their feelings to you, that you might react bad, that you won't understand, or you'll make it about yourself or something like that's coming through, or that it will cause issues in your relationship, or you won't feel as safe or secure with them or want to be with them anymore. But there's something with his emotional world. He doesn't really share his anxieties or his worries or his fears with you. feels like he can't really open up to you about those emotions. There's something here too. There could be some issues with like sleep and insomnia, things that keep him up at night that worry him. I don't see anything. I don't know if you're like asking about like hiding from you, like any infidelity or anything like that. No, it's more like his emotions, his inner world. His inner world he keeps to himself because he's afraid of how you will react to him if he does tell you. Okay, on Schumann, what is coming in my love life? In love, like what is coming in my life in love aspect? Okay, what's coming in terms of love for Schumann? We have the Hermit. Okay, so when we're asking about love and the Hermit shows up sometimes, like in this case, I'm picking up on, I feel like in terms of love, Spirit's kind of calling you to go within and to get really clear on like what you want out of relationships, doing like the inner work, like really being sure of yourself and feeling like you're ready for a healthy attachment, like really going within. I feel like getting very clear on what you want is really going to help bring in the aspects that you want. We have the Nine of Wands reverse coming out next. Sometimes this could be feeling really burnt out or tired or like defeated by your love life. And I feel like maybe that's why these cards came out together first. We'll get one more card for you, but if you might be feeling exhausted or like things maybe aren't working out the way you want in your love life currently. And Spirit's saying, okay, well, spend some time healing and going within and seeing how maybe I contribute, because a lot of times we just say like, we think it's all about other people. We also had parts in relationship issues. And I think Spirit just wants you to kind of spend some time going within and not just like jump like from relationship to relationship or just to avoid issues or anything going on in current relationships. There's a lot of energy about spending time healing. And then we have the Four of Cups here in reverse. Yeah, I think there's something where like kind of avoiding some emotion. I know this is probably not what you're expecting with what's coming in love, but I think Spirit's saying in order for your love life to be really healthy and beautiful and what you want, there's like just some healing here. And then we have the Empress reversed in the bottom. Yeah, healing something with it has to do with feminine energy. Maybe you're hurt by a female, or maybe there's some other stuff going on, or maybe you have certain expectations for your partners because of something with your mother. But there's something with healing that something that has to do with a wound in the feminine, and by doing that, by spending time and really feeling good within yourself and working on those, then you're really going to have a really healthy, good love life. But that's what's coming through. It's healing, working on yourself. Hi, Drella. Hi, Mika. Hi, Nathalie. In the previous live, Spirit said there would be an announcement for me this August. May I ask what it is about? Okay, Spirit, what announcement is coming this month, this August for an announcement? Oh, we have the Hierophant coming out right away. This talks about commitment a lot of times. What is this commitment about? Now we have the Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment. Ooh, something you've been really wanting is coming true. What is this about, Spirit? And then we have the Hangman. And then the Fool. This is a big deal. We have all these major arcana. There's some wish being fulfilled, something you're really wanting in terms of commitment. I feel like with these cards coming out, I feel like there's something here with like you've taken time to do inner work and work on yourself, and like maybe you've gotten this clarity and you've let go of things that were a little bit heavy, and now you're like ready to start fresh in some sort of way. This could have to do with relationships, yeah. And now you're ready for this commitment to come in, and it does seem like it could have to do with a relationship, or it could be a job too. Commitment is the big thing. So a new commitment, expect a commitment, something you're wanting. A wish fulfillment here. And it's really because you're ready for it. So maybe that'll give you more clarity. Like, what have you been working on internally? Like maybe clearing any traumas or just working on your mindset. That's the area of life. This commitment is coming in. Interesting. Oh, thanks, Darrell. I just saw my name highlighted that you said press the notification bell to get notified every time I go live. Thank you. All right. Emily, what do I need to know about my connection with Soha? Okay. What does Emily need to know about their connection with Soha? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There could be something here with maybe there's an issue, like some breakdown in communication here. What is this? Oh, the Hierophant. Hierophant's showing up on. King of Pentacles reversed. Then we have the King of Cups here. So I think there's I think why the King of Pentacles and also the King of Cups here is showing up. I think there's a breakdown in communication, or maybe just not communicating very well, and it seems to be more on the masculine side. So Soha, I believe, and I feel like there's something here with maybe not sharing their emotions about your relationship. And how they're feeling. I feel like they might be pulling back a little bit and not investing as much time or energy towards you. I don't know if there are issues within your commitment or what, but there's definitely something Spirit wants you to pay attention to in terms of your communication. Because maybe this is also on your end. Maybe you're realizing or feeling him pulling back, but maybe instead of having like a good talk about it, and being a good listener too. I think the Hierophant too is kind of showing like people listening. I feel like this also like talking, listening, just hearing each other out, hearing your emotional needs, what you guys want, like what's going on, how you're feeling. I think Spirit really wants you guys to communicate that, and I think that will improve a lot of things between you. Kind of getting like anxious, avoidant, like, one person's maybe a little bit avoidant about talking about their feelings, and then that makes the other person anxious. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on, and your spirit guides want you to consider communication, how you guys communicate, and having a good talk about that instead of, just worrying or projecting or anything like that. Thank you. Hi, Dorella. When will Tony be reaching out to me? He's a Cancer. Okay. You have the timing card, but let's see. When will Tony be reaching out, Spirit? When will Tony the Cancer be reaching out to Dorella? There's something about 3 months, because the two cards that came out together, we have a 3 and then the Knight. I'm like, that's making me think of like weeks. I'm like, I think that's 12, the number 12, which is like what, 3 months. When? I don't think he's going to be reaching out anytime soon. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We've talked about this in a different reading, but this is a very slow moving card. Remember I was saying like 12 is coming through with this. And then I pulled another card just to like see, but honestly, I think it's going to be at least 3 months. I feel like there's something here with the 3 of Pentacles here in reverse, like not working together, not communicating with each other. Really slow communication. I don't know if I don't think it's like going to be done forever, but I do think it's going to take some time, at least 3 months, 3 to 12 months. And then the card on the bottom was the Hierophant in reverse. So I'm not sure if that would, in terms of seasons, that would be like spring, Taurus season. And we even have another Taurus card underneath that. So yeah, as of right now, it doesn't look like it's going to happen super soon. Mika, how does TK currently feel about me? Next action. How does TK currently feel about Mika? We have the Chariot, and we have the Three of Pentacles here. Another card, please. I feel like there's definitely this vibe of attraction, like thinking you're really attractive, but for whatever reason, not wanting to put in the work or the energy. But tell us the next actions, please. Yeah, what is it? There's something about really not putting in the work or effort towards you, kind of like hiding away, not moving towards you. But I really see this Chariot, because to me, like a lot of times when we're talking about attraction and stuff, I think the Chariot is the most attractive person in the tarot. So I feel like they're like, wow, you know, Mika's really attractive. But also this card even implies distance, because he's like moving away from the city, like. And I just feel like there's something here with like being a little cold, being a little distant, not putting in the work or effort towards you. And then we have the Five of Cups here, reversed. Yeah, so they're definitely attracted to you, but I don't see them making much effort at this time or moving towards you. I think you're on their mind, but they're not taking action. Like it's like no action is what I'm picking up on right now. Mm-hmm. And they might be a little, I don't know if they're sad or like maybe even missing you or feel like they messed up a little bit. There could be something about that. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on now. Okay. I don't know. I ask why this is like a lack of communication, or maybe there's something going on. I don't know if you mean the Five of Cups or why he's pulling away, but maybe were words exchanged or anything like that. Sometimes the Page of Swords can be some harsh words exchanged or something that maybe pushed them away a little bit. Oh, thank you, Justine. Is Max interested romantically? NC Spirit. Oh, no contact. Okay, let's do a yes or no to start. Is Max interested? Is Max interested romantically? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Is Max interested romantically in Justine? Okay, I'm getting a yes already with 2 cards. Let's get another one. So I am getting a yes. It's interesting cards that came out, but yeah, we're just doing an upright yes, reverse no. So there's no contact. Was there? Yeah, there's something here. They're definitely interested with you, in you, but they're really guarded. If you look at this, he's like looking over his shoulder, little bruise there. And we have the Tower card. So maybe something happened. Maybe there was a falling out, or maybe they were really hurt in the past if it wasn't with you specifically. But they're definitely interested in you, romantically, but for whatever reason, there is this energy of like being a little guarded and a little put off. And then we have the Two of Swords here in reverse, the only reversal here. So I feel like if there has been no contact, I feel like this says like the window of like that'll open up here. There could be some contact coming in soon. What guidance do you have for Justine? But yeah, I'm definitely getting a yes, but interesting. All right, so for some guidance, we do have the Star card here, and it's coming after like the Death in reverse. Like I don't think this connection is over at all, even if there isn't great contact right now. I feel like there's a lot of healing, a lot of beauty, a lot of wish fulfillment coming through this here. I feel like maybe there's just a little break that was needed, some time to heal, and I feel like you will be in contact again. And I feel like they're admiring you from afar. If you notice, there's like this bird in the background looking at the star here. But I feel like through some healing, through some separation, or whatever they're needing at this time, I think things will really change, and there's a lot of connection coming through for that. The Star card can talk about like, divine connection. You're welcome. Mika, I could see that kind of coming through, being afraid. I feel like maybe having, communication with him yourself if you're willing. I know some people aren't, maybe he's not emotionally open. That kind of is coming through, but I would talk about it. Let's see. Okay. Should we take a little pause and do a giveaway? Let's see how far up. I think if you are interested in a giveaway for a full reading with me, it'll be recorded. Like today, we're just doing like 3 cards or so for each person. This will be answering your question full in a recorded reading and get back to you before the next live stream. If you would like to enter, you can guess one time a number between 1 and 100. And then we'll get back to the readings and just after we do the giveaway in a few minutes. So if you'd like to enter to win a full reading with me, guess a number 1 through 100. And if you've won before, you can enter. We just don't do 2 of the same winners in a row. But if you've won like previous weeks, not last week, then you can. And I'll try to see if there's any repeats. And again, it's just 1 guess each, just because sometimes we have confusion with that. And we'll draw a numerology card with a number. Oh, Reshma, Barbara already put 24 if you want to delete that and guess again. Oh, and is it Adesha? Adesha? Reshma guessed 16 right before you did. If you want to delete that and guess again. Anyone else? If you want to enter, guess the number 1 through 100. We'll give it another 30 seconds. And yeah, if there are repeats, we'll go with who said it first in the live. I have it set it live, so I see it in order. All right. Anyone else? Last call. All right, Spirit, what is the winning number? Seven. A low one today. I think it might be Amanda, but let's see. Yep, Amanda, congratulations. Amanda, the fairy godmother. Okay, I'm just double checking. Yeah, I think 11's the lowest number. And congratulations. I'm going to put in my email, and you can email me your question. No rush. Usually I do it in the beginning of the week, the reading, but whenever you have your question, you can email it to me, and then I'll send you the recorded reading to whatever email you contact me with. So congratulations, and thank you to everyone who enters. And let's get back to it. Oh, hey, Andrea, I just saw. Hello, if you're still here. Okay. Oh, and that's funny. We're doing Amanda's free question. No. Amanda wants to know, can I get a read on anything Spirit wants me to know about what's coming? Okay, sure. Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about what's coming up? Oh, well, the first card out is 4 of Wands here. I think there's going to be something worth celebrating. What is this, Spirit? Wow, and then the 9 of Pentacles here. I feel like there's about to be a period of time where there's a lot of success, feeling financially free, just comfortable in your own skin. We have a lot of healing going on here. So maybe if you've been like doing a lot of healing work, working on yourself, I feel like that's really paying off and you're feeling really good. Good with yourself, good with your hobbies, your relationships, your finances. There's something really worth celebrating here. And I feel like there's this energy too with temperance of like blended teamwork, like working well with others. Your relationships are going really well. You can see that too. It's like kind of like a happy home life, happy time with those you love, but also feeling really good in yourself with yourself as well. I feel like you could be seeing a lot of manifestations come in, but it's like because you've been working on yourself so much, I feel whatever you've been doing, you're starting to see reflections in your outer world. And maybe you winning the giveaway right now is like a sign of that. But I think this is really beautiful energy here. Expect a lot of success and happiness, especially financially. Like the nine of Pentacles here. This is a lot of abundance. A lot of abundance, yeah. Love that. Oh, I just lost my spot, sorry. Eminem, hello. What did my Taurus partner think of me when I told him about the conversation I had with his mother? Will it create any bad impressions for him or his mother? Okay. What did the Taurus partner think about the conversation Eminem had with his mother? We have Justice coming out upright. So I think he thinks all was fair and good, you know? I think he thinks it was balanced, like a just conversation. I think he's seeing both sides and in a positive light too. This is a good thing to come out when it's about a conversation. Well, really with anything in the upright, but let's see. Will it create any bad impressions for him or his mother? I definitely don't think so for him, but let's see. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And then the Three of Cups. Okay, so if there was any sort of like misunderstanding or you're worried about the words that were communicated or maybe things were said impulsively, things are going to be okay. This is like a really happy card, getting along with everyone, feeling good. You know, in the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles upright as well. So this is working well with others. So I think everything will be okay. If you're worried about communication, what happened here, I think all is going to as well. If there was any misunderstanding, your relationships are going to be fine. Everything's going to come out in balance. Everything's going to work out. This is a really happy card when it comes to relationships with others. So I wouldn't stress about it. I think everything's okay and you didn't leave a bad impression. Well, thanks, Dorella. Dorella's saying 11 people in chat and 5 likes. I see 15 now, so it looks like that increased. Thank you for doing that. All right, Miku wants to know what is coming in my love life. Spirit, what is coming in Miku's love life? Wow, we got these court cards here. Okay. I feel like there's definitely someone coming towards you. I feel like there's this energy of you maybe moving away from someone that wasn't really committal or like just wasn't investing their time in you. I feel like this is moving away from an ex or just someone you had a crush on. You're releasing their energy. Like there's someone's energy that you had around you that maybe you were hoping to be with them. You're just focusing your energy towards someone that wasn't focusing it back. And I feel like you're letting that go. And I feel like there's someone coming towards you. There's something new in love here. There's strong energy of a water sign moving towards you. But this could just mean, if it's not a water sign, just someone who's emotionally available. Like someone who's emotionally available, who is interested, is showing up for you, interested in you, wants to get to know you, is creative, introspective. But the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I kind of see this like as, you know, counterpart as well. Maybe one of you could be a little bit younger than the other, but that not necessarily anything drastic. But I feel like someone who's emotionally mature, no matter their age, and is really coming towards you soon, especially if you've been working on freeing yourself from energies in the past or anything like that. But I see that happening soon for you. And what's the next water season? Are you just Scorpio? Maybe by Scorpio season as well, which is like the end of October. It's crazy. That's not that far away, actually. All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, my cat wants some love. Thank you, everyone, Unshuma and Dorella, for saying that. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed or liked the video, appreciate that. Appreciate all of you for being here. Okay, Purely Precious. Hello. I'm traveling overseas this weekend. May I ask, how is Roger feeling and how will our connection be during this time in a distance? Well, safe travels and enjoy. Okay. How is Roger feeling? Let's get a card for that first. How's Roger feeling? Oh, Roger's feeling happy here. This is a really positive card. I think they're excited for you to travel overseas, to get out in the world and explore. I think Roger is definitely very attracted to you, is happy with you. This is a really beautiful card, actually, and it fits into your question multiple ways. How will our connection be during this time? The King of Swords. And then the Knight of Swords. Okay, I think through proper communication, you guys are still going to be talking and all of that. I think your connection will be fine. I honestly think Roger's really happy for you. And I see that you guys will still communicate. We have two of the swords here. And I think you guys are going to be fine. Maybe you won't feel as emotionally. Well, actually, the Knight of Cups is on the bottom. I was going to say, because it's a lot of sword energy, I'm like, communication will be there. Maybe you won't feel as like emotionally attached, but no, I think you guys are going to do well. Well, sometimes they say like distance makes the heart grow fonder or something like that. I think, yeah, I don't see any issues coming at all. So enjoy your trip. Hey, my cat wants pets. Okay. Mirab, hello. What will people at the wedding think of me, my looks that I'm going to? I don't know. Have fun at the wedding, but what will people think of them, their looks? I think they're going to think really highly of you. Okay, so there's the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and then we have the Four of Cups here. I feel like there's something here with like you coming out of your shell when you're there. Maybe some people thought you were shyer than you are, or something like that. And I feel like you could be kind of coming out of your shell, like be more like outgoing and have fun. I think there's definitely really great energy here. They're going to think you like this innocence, this beauty to happiness, light, like this light, beautiful energy, really abundant, jovial energy here with the Wheel of Fortune. That it's kind of connected with the Jupiter energy, and then the Sun's connected with Leo energy, which is, a lot of people connect Leo with attractiveness. So I really do think people are going to think you look good, but I think you're going to like pleasantly surprise people. If that makes sense, like, oh, wow, like they're kind of coming out of their shell. They're more fun, more wild, more free than I thought, or something like that. But overall, it's really, really positive, I'd say. So have fun, enjoy yourself. Yeah, Green Palace. I think you did leave your question below. We'll get to it. Okay. Starry, hi. Has anything I've done thus far improved things for my outcome with this organization I'm thinking of? And thank you for liking, you guys. Okay. Has anything I've done this far? Okay, let's do yes or no with context. Has anything that Starry's done improved things for my outcome with this organization I'm thinking of? Okay, upright, yes, reverse, no, anything that wants to come through. Yes. The first card that came out too is the Two of Cups. So I'm not sure if you're trying to get a job with this organization or project or whatever it is, but I would say yes, it's definitely improving it. And then I think it's expanding your options here. The only card that came out in reverse was the Ten of Wands, which is like releasing burdens and worries. So Spirit wants you to know, yes, what you've been doing is working, and it's releasing any struggle or any obstacles that you've been having. And I see things, working out. I see like you, an organization, like you partnering with them somehow. So yeah, whatever you're doing is improving things. All right. Jaja, or is it haha? I'm single and I would like to know if I'm going to be meeting anyone soon. Okay, let's do a yes or no for you with context as well. Will Jaja meet anyone soon? They're single. No. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. With context. I have a yes. We have 2 cards upright and the 1 reversed. And it's interesting. The first 2 cards that came out can talk about like missed opportunity sometimes. So I feel like Spirit wants you to be open-minded to who this is, because it might not be someone you expect. We do have some earth energy coming on the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure if they will be an earth sign, but they could be someone who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But Spirit's saying yes. And also to be open-minded. And it might be someone you even like crossed paths with in the past, but like that doesn't mean you necessarily like knew them, but maybe they're like an acquaintance or you've seen them before. But yeah, you will be meeting someone soon. And I would say soon is within the next few months. 4 months, within 4 months. I would think this, 4 months by the fall time, end of fall. Okay, Green Palace. My question is, my mom gets angry at me getting a bus card because she wants to secretly have me rely on her and keep me behind. Okay, let's do a yes or no. Is my mom angry? Is Green Palace's mom doing this because they secretly want to have Green Palace rely on her, keep her behind? Are these her intentions, her secret intentions? Spirit upright, yes. Reverse, no. Yeah, I think you're kind of onto something. I think they just want, the first card that came out was the 10 of Cups, and this is like, oh, we just want a happy home. Everyone here is safe. I don't think what your mom's doing, I don't think it's malicious, but I think she does want you to keep you safe and with her. Like, she doesn't see it as in the same way you do. She thinks it's like for your best. She wants to keep you close. Look at this person. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but kind of like watching from behind. She wants to like have a close eye on you. You know, you're her child, and she thinks you're like protected here. And then I had another yes, is the Ace of Cups. So I feel like her intentions are kind of pure. She's not trying to cause drama or conflict. I think they just she wants you safe. But what you're feeling is, yeah, she is kind of wanting to keep you close, be her little baby, you know, like, I don't know if she wants to keep you behind is like in a negative sense, but wants to keep you safe. So yeah, I think you're definitely right on picking up on that. A little overprotective, maybe. All right, Ari, you're welcome, Zarita. Okay, can you tell me why the guys I've dealt with can't be tactfully honest? Like, they just cannot balance things out. They either choose to beat around the bush and be dishonest, trying to protect my feelings, or they choose to be brutally honest to where they are straight up rude. Like, do they not know they still can be honest and tell the truth and be considerate? It's really that hard for them to do so they need to learn and practice being that way. I don't respect dishonest people, nor do I respect rude people. Why are you dealing with these guys? Why can't they be tactfully honest? Spirit. You know, I think they've got some healing work to do. Like, at first I was like, why is this card coming out? The Ace of Cups came out, and then the Temperance card, which is like healing. I think there's something here. And also the Ace of Cups coming out first. This is like the beginning of the emotional like suit, you know, like I feel like there's a little bit of emotional maturity here. I don't think they have malicious intent or anything like that. I just think that you might be at a greater emotional level than them. And I feel like maybe they're just learning how to communicate and all of that. The Justice card came out as well, and the Temperance. Sometimes this could be Spirit calling us, or like we keep having a pattern. Like, you know, the way you're talking about it, it's like, oh, why is all these guys doing it? But like, it seems to be a pattern that you keep having guys that can't communicate. And when that happens, a lot of times it's because we're meant to heal something, or like we're meant to learn something from a pattern. Like, are we going after people that are emotionally unavailable or unable to communicate? Are we attracted to them for whatever reason, and why? So that could be something. And I feel like when we look into why we have patterns and why we keep being drawn to other people and not just being like, oh, they're just coming to me, like, and not seeing our part in it. I feel like there's something here spirit wanting to heal here. And I feel like there is, things will come out eventually. You will, you're gonna heal, you're gonna figure everything out. But I feel like there's something here, like, when we do that in our work and recognize why we have patterns, and everything's going to kind of come into balance, and we'll be able to spot red flags or anything like that before we move further along with these people. And maybe when we notice that they're not able to communicate, instead of like stick around, we let them go, because we've emotionally healed and we've matured and we recognize the patterns, and then we go for people who are more available here. Because it seems maybe there's something with emotional unavailability that you're drawn to for whatever reason. So I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to maybe go within a little bit, instead of focus on why are they doing that. It's like, maybe, why am I drawn to people that keep doing this to me? Why do I have this pattern in my life? And getting to the root of that and recognizing that sooner, so then we don't get hurt or deal with these situations again. Well, I don't know if you heard that, but I feel like that was confirmation, like something in the background like shook. Yeah, I get that. But I think maybe if you like look at the pattern, maybe there's like things you can spot before, so they're like that more. I don't know. But yeah, it definitely seems a pattern and something to heal within, Ari. But I think that's great. You're aware of it now. Okay. Trying to find where it was. Yeah, Devin, leave your question. Shaw, okay. What is coming in my relationship with my boyfriend Jay, long distance? Okay, what is coming in Shaw's relationship with their boyfriend Jay? We have the 6 of Cups here. I feel like there will be something here with you guys, being in the same place. I see that them as like giving you a gift, doing something really special for you. Wow, and then we have the 9 of Cups. I feel like taking you out to dinner, like a big treat, like things are going to go really well, I think, for you. This is really beautiful, emotionally satisfied, happy energy. And then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse here. So I don't think their like eyes are on other people. I don't know. When you look up here, that's what I'm getting from this card. You see, he's just looking at all these things there. I feel like you guys are going to really, focus on each other. And I think there's going to be something that happens where you guys are able to be in the same place. But this is a lot of emotional safety, a lot of happiness, wish fulfillment coming here. We have all these cups here as well. Yeah. So I would expect a gift soon, or something, some nice gesture. That's a big thing coming through right away from Jay. All right, Verta. Hello. Why is guarded with me? We are in a relationship. He seems emotionally closed off. Is there anything to be worried? Okay. Why is M being guarded right now and emotionally closed off? Is there anything to be worried about? I don't think there's anything to worry about, but yeah, they definitely keep things hidden a little bit. They keep their emotions to themselves. But the cards that came out with this were the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers. I don't think there's anything to be worried about. I think that's maybe, I don't know, their nature. Like the High Priestess can be like secrets, just keeping things in. But then we have the Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles here. So I think they really, love you, and they see you as something long-term. There could be something going on with their family perhaps, but it doesn't seem that negative. These are in the upright position, and we have the 3 of Wands here. I feel like you don't need to worry, Berta. I feel like M sees something with you for the long haul, like a partnership for sure here. So I just think they keep a little thing. they're keeping maybe something to themselves, but I don't think it's anything that has to do with you and your connection here. And I think something that would be really helpful is to communicate and be like, you seem like you're pulling away a little bit. Is everything okay? Just really nice and open-minded, like not judging or anything like that. And I think that could be helpful, but I don't think there's anything to worry about in terms of you, but maybe there's something they're keeping to themselves emotionally. Thank you. Sharma, what is coming towards me? Okay, Spirit, what is coming towards Sharma? The Page of Swords. There could be some news or communication coming. Let's see. And then the Six of Swords, which talks about transition. So I feel like there's something here with getting some sort of news that's going to help move your life forward, from maybe rocky times to calmer waters, like that card is suggesting. Can you give us a little bit more here? And then we have the Emperor. And then the King of Swords here in reverse. A lot of sword energy, some Aries energy coming through as well. But a lot of communication. I feel like you're hearing something. There could be something about like getting a leadership position or a mentor or guide in some way that helps lead you forward. Because we have the Page and then we get all the way to the King here. So I feel like you're kind of transitioning from this student, from this younger person into someone more mature, someone who's a leader. Yeah, that's making sense now. You're moving on from something. You're transitioning into a higher level of life. Well, this could be about your career or just like a maturity that you are gaining, but you're ready to like level up and move forward in life into something better. So expect pretty big life transition here. And this could be something you've been wanting and planning. So hopefully that makes sense, but it seems it's good. And Schumann, we did do your question. Maybe you wrote that before the fact. You're welcome, Marita. Hello, Maria. I'm wondering, will me and Philip ever reconcile, or will he have intercourse with another woman now that he is single? Okay. Well, Maria, let's do too many yes or no. So let's do a yes or no. Upright yes, reverse no for Maria. Will Maria and Philip ever reconcile? Upright yes, reverse no. Okay, I am getting a yes. I got the King of Cups here, and I got another upright here. So yeah, I feel like even though things are a little rocky right now, things will become steady here. But let's see, now that he's single, will he be having intercourse with another woman? Yeah, he might explore things. I think he might be enjoying being single right now, but he's not sleeping with anyone else. We got an overall no. I think he's enjoying his time, his space to himself, but I don't see him sleeping with anyone else. But I do see that, there will be some reconciliation because we saw the King of Cups along with that man. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about him sleeping with anyone, but I think he does need his space right now. Oh, and Schumann said thank you. You did see that. Okay. All right, Magician's Heart. Let me just... Where were we? I moved the cursor. I was trying not to go down too far. Magician's Heart. Hello. Will I meet my Libra boyfriend this week before leaving for my vacation this Sunday? Okay, let's do yes or no. Will Magician's Heart meet their Libra boyfriend this week before leaving on vacation? Have a good vacation. I did get a straight up no. For whatever reason, maybe there's something to do with work or something going on. But I'm getting a no that you won't see them before your vacation. But I hope you have a great trip. Okay, Blushberry. What's my specific person's current feelings for me currently? We're in a no contact situation. Okay, what are their current feelings? And thank you for liking. We have all major arcanas here. I don't think they're very happy not being in communication. Interesting. So the world reverse and the judgment card reverse can sometimes feel like stuck in a situation. Here, I need to clarify. What's going on here? They might have felt a little trapped for whatever reason around you, but this isn't telling me about their feeling. Let's see. What is their current feelings for them currently? Then we have another major arcana, Justice in reverse. And then the Seven of Swords. So yeah, there's something here with like maybe they felt trapped or deceived for whatever reason within your connection. And I think they are wanting to stay pulled away from you right now, wanting to stay no contact. They think something happened that was unfair, that was unjust. This deception energy is coming through. Something was revealed that they weren't happy about. Maybe this is even towards you or vice versa. This energy I'm picking up on. They felt trapped and stuck and they're just like wanting their freedom and wanting their space right now. I do think they think you're beautiful and confident, attractive, all of that, but they're like needing space and not wanting to be like in a connection right now. And it's something with something being revealed, deception, or just feelings trapped or stuck. It's really weird energy, to be honest. All right, Adiesha, what is my life purpose? Will I get my desired job this year? Now let's get a card for what is Adiesha's life purpose? We have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like right now, like I think we have multiple purposes throughout our lifetime, but right now your purpose is to find happiness, to find love, to feel emotionally well, to find what makes you happy. Something that could also be part of your life purpose will be to help other people find happiness in some way. And that comes in a lot of different capacities. You can help people heal. I feel like you're a natural healer. You're emotionally like someone people like maybe I would think you're probably very empathic, like people open up to you for whatever reason, gravitate towards you, and you can really be helping people heal and feel happier. I think that's definitely part of your purpose. But let's see, will they get their desired job this year? Yes. Cool. Got a yes here that you will. Awesome. Yeah, there's all yeses. So you will. Congrats. Okay, Katie. Gemini or Aquarius want to get back together with me? Okay. Upright yes, reverse no. It's Gemini / Aquarius want to get back together with Katie. Upright yes, reverse no. I am getting a straight up no. I actually got 4 cards. The first card was a Lover's reverse, so I thought it would be a no, but yeah, we're getting a no here. All of me. Oh, wait, no, and the King of Cups. So they do not want to get back together at this time. Okay, B. Will there be any movement in my connection with S this week? Okay, let's do a yes or no for you. Spirit, will there be any movement in B's connection with S? Upright yes, reverse no. Anything else that wants to come? I'm getting a no. No movement for whatever reason. The only card upright was the moon, so there's something being hidden here, or maybe some mental health stuff going on. But yeah, I don't see anything moving forward this week. Well, thanks, Marita. You as well. Hi, Benita. I missed you too. How does Shan's mom feel about her son liking me? I feel like she suspects he has a crush on me. Thanks. Okay, how does Shan's mom feel about him liking her? So I feel like she definitely knows, but I think this is probably just like sees from afar, like the King of Swords, like all-knowing kind of energy. Let's see. And then we have the Ace of Wands here. Wow, the World extra card came out. I think she thinks that's really exciting. Like, ooh, yay, like this could be a happy ending, like, really happy times, something exciting here. So this is all like, like getting excited about the future, planning things, like this is all really positive. So I definitely think she does kind of have an inkling here and it excites her. And she thinks you guys could be really good together. Very positive. Okay. Yeah, Dorella. Sorry, I don't know if you're still here. We did do your question. It was about Tony, right? It said it could be at least 3 months, even a year. Like at this time, there's no communication, but maybe potentially in a few months to a year. All right, Milos. Can I ask if there will be any obstacles on my business trip in September? Okay, let's do a yes or no with contact, Spirit. Will there be any obstacles on Milos' business trip in September? Upright yes, reverse no, and if so, tell us what. Oh, I'm getting a no. I think your trip will go as planned. I don't think there'll be a lot of conflict or a lot of struggles. And then we had one extra card that came out, which is like, I feel like things are going to plan for you. I think you'll have a good trip. Ameline, you can leave one. Okay. Hi, Cyan. Career update. Looking into the future will be greatly appreciated. What's coming in the future for Cyan's career life? Wow. Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune here, so positive change is coming. I think there might be a new thing. Something's being revealed here. This could be a new opportunity, a new way to make money. This card's kind of coming out too. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. So if things have been going really slow for you, if you've been worried about finances and all of that, I feel like there's someone that's going to offer you something. I feel like this is like a job offer coming in. If you're already with the company, maybe it's like an offer for like a raise or like a new project or something like that. But this is a really fortunate card in the Wheel of Fortune. Positive change is coming within your career. Wow. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be feeling financially free, financially independent. Like things are going to go really well financially for you. There's more abundance coming in. You're not going to be worried. This is a really fortunate combination of cards here. So expect positive change. It's not really telling me exactly. There's something with an offer. Something with an offer that leads to more abundance and positive change, but a big shift here. Positive change is coming for you. Okay, JMGF Bumble. Hey, will I be offered the job director of Ocean Decade? Thank you. Okay, let's do a yes or no for you. Will JMGF Bumble be offered the job director of Ocean Decade? I'll put yes, reverse, no. I am getting a no at this time. With the current energy and actions, I did get a no. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm reading Ari's messages. Yeah, I get what you mean. Is frustrating. But I think there's definitely the guidance to go within. Okay, LIGO would like a general reading, please. What does LIGO need to know right now? We have Cancer energy coming through. Immerse. What is this about, Spirit? We have the Hermit in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, Spirit's really calling you to go within, to immerse yourself with your emotions, with your inner world. There's something here that Spirit's wanting you to address. Wow, even the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups here. Doing some inner work, getting in touch with your intuition, and really working on developing that. I feel like you definitely are very intuitive and pick up on things, but maybe life is busy or you're not spending a lot of time just with yourself, being called to like get your journal, meditate, maybe if you have cards, whatever it is, getting in touch with your intuitive side, your inner world, immerse yourself with your emotions, and your spirit guides really want you to heal and connect with them. I think also like getting in, like working on your intuition too. And I think by doing this, it'll really improve your love life. I don't know if or your relationships in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be like romance. But I think if you've been having any issues, they want you to work on your inner world, your inner emotional world, get in touch with yourself, work on that, and you're going to start to see a lot of improvement in your relationships outside of yourself as well. You're welcome, Benita. You're welcome, Milos. Okay, Shiko. Will I receive the monthly scholarship from ICC? Okay, let's do a yes or no for you. Will Shiko receive the monthly scholarship from ICC? I am getting a no right now, unlikely, because we have 2 reversals and 1 upright. So as of right now, I'm getting a no. I always say this, we can always shift our actions, our beliefs, and maybe things could shift, but at this time, the current energy, I'm getting a no, Shiko. You're welcome, Ligo. Well, we're at the bottom of the chat, so thank you, everyone. For those of you who are still here, I'm sure most people have left since we've done everyone's questions, but thank you so much for being here and sharing your energy with me today. I love you all so much. I love our little community here. I'll see you again next week, and I'll be back with some pick cards, of course, in the meantime. Right. I love you all. Bye.